This is the Seatcraft Diamante, a single power recliner built for home theaters that tries to bundle everything I actually use into one seat. Clean, sharp lines, diamond stitching that catches the light, and top-grain Italian leather that feels substantial instead of plasticky. The look is modern but not flashy, so it doesn't fight the room. Key features that stood out to me are the power recline, the powered headrest, the wall hugger track, the LED cup holders and base lighting, the USB charging, the hidden arm storage, and the included swivel tray. If you're new to these terms, wall hugger means the chair slides forward as it reclines, so you can put it roughly 6 inches from a wall and still stretch out. Powered headrest means the head support moves on its own motor, so when you recline, you can tilt your head forward to keep the screen in view without craning your neck. On materials, this is real top-grain leather, not bonded or PU. In simple terms, top grain uses the stronger outer layer of the hide, then it's finished to look even and feel smooth. It breathes better, ages better, and doesn't peel the way bonded or PU tends to. Underneath, the chair uses a kiln-dried wood frame and pocketed coil springs. Pocketed coils are individual springs wrapped in fabric so they flex independently, which helps the seat hold its shape and resist sag. That, combined with high-density foam, explains why it feels firm out of the box. It's the same kind of firmness you get with quality couches that soften after a few weeks. From my experience reviewing owner feedback and specs, comfort on the Diamante is excellent once you find your angle, but the fit isn't universal. The headrest travel is a big help, especially when you're reclined, but if your torso is long or short, the fixed back contour may not land on your lumbar the way you want. I've seen listings say adjustable lumbar, but the unit most people receive does not include powered lumbar support. If you need to dial in lower back pressure with a button, that's a missing piece here. In my opinion, that's the one ergonomic feature I wish they had added, because the chair gets so much else right. Power controls are straightforward. 2 buttons for recline, 2 for the headrest, plus a home button to reset everything upright. The USB-A port on the control pad is handy, and newer batches often include USB-C, which charges phones and tablets faster. The LEDs are bright enough to see your drink in the dark, but switch off with a tap if you want a blacked-out room. The tray table drops into the accessory port next to the cup holder and is actually stable enough for a bowl of snacks or a small laptop. The in-arm storage is deep. Remotes, controllers, a headset, even a folded blanket fit without a fight. Sound and feel are part of the pitch too. The chair comes pre-wired for Seatcraft's SoundShaker transducer. That's a bass shaker bolted inside the frame that turns low frequencies into vibration, so explosions and engines feel like they're in the room. You do need a separate SoundShaker amp to make it work. When set up right, it's a blast with action movies. I've heard a few owners report metallic rattles at high levels. That's usually a mounting bolt, a loose accessory, or a cable tapping the frame. A quick snug of the screws or a bit of foam between hard surfaces typically fixes it. Build and setup are easy. The chair ships in 2 pieces, base and back. Slide the back down onto the rails until it clicks, connect the headrest cable, plug in the power brick, and you're done. No toolbox needed. The box is heavy, around 179 pounds, so having a second person to move it is smart. Delivery experiences vary. Standard curbside drop-off is predictable. The optional white glove service depends on local subcontractors, and I've seen mixed reviews there, so weigh convenience potential hassle. Given how simple the assembly is, I'm comfortable skipping the upgrade. Daily use matters more than specs. The leather wipes clean, the motors are quiet, and the controls are exactly where my hand expects them. The recline range is generous, from upright to a deep lounge position, and the wall hugger track saves real space in tighter rooms. Dimension-wise, it's about 37 inches deep, 37 wide, and 43 high, which is compact for a theater recliner. It sits substantial without dominating a small room. I'm a fan of the styling. The diamond stitching gives it that luxury cue, but the silhouette stays blocky and modern, so it doesn't drift into old-school club chair territory. Now the honest part. The seat feels firm at first. If you want to sink in like a pillow, this won't give you that right away. It eases up after a couple of weeks as the foam tops relax and the pocketed coils keep the support under you, which is why long sessions don't feel mushy. Ergonomics depend on your body. If your neck tends to push forward in upright positions, you may rely on the powered headrest even when you're not reclined. If you're taller and feel the headrest pushing on your upper back instead of your neck, you'll want to recline a touch to find the sweet spot. That's where powered lumbar would have saved some people the fiddling. It's perfect for a modern media room where you want theater features without turning your living room into an arcade. It's perfect for someone who wants a one-seat solution with lights, power, storage, and charging built in, and who values clean design and real leather. From my experience sifting through long-term owner notes, the motors hold up well, the leather wears cleanly, and the structure feels solid past the first year, which gives me confidence in the construction choices. If you're especially sensitive in the lower back or you've loved chairs with powered lumbar in the past, this might not be your best fit unless you try it first. I'd recommend this for movie lovers who want to set a row close to a wall, anyone who appreciates quick setup and tidy cable device management, and buyers who prefer a firm, supportive seat that breaks in rather than a plush one that flattens. If you're tall, or you've struggled with headrest placement in other recliners, demo one or measure from your seat base to where your neck sits and compare to the chair's 43-inch height to be safe. In my opinion, the Diamante nails the all-in-one theater chair formula. Quality leather, sturdy frame, quiet motors, useful lighting, smart storage, and a tray that actually gets used. The missing powered lumbar is the main trade-off, and the seat's initial firmness requires a little patience. If those aren't deal breakers, the overall experience feels premium and thoughtfully considered. In conclusion, the Seatcraft Diamante looks and behaves like a centerpiece for a home theater setup. It's not trying to be a medical chair with endless adjustability. It's a sleek, fully loaded recliner that keeps your essentials at hand and your posture supported through long sessions. Pair it with the SoundShaker amp if you want extra immersion, keep the LEDs on low for style, and enjoy not getting up for a snack. If this video helped, hit subscribe and drop your questions or your own experience with the Diamante in the comments. Thank you for watching.